clerk will please read the next bill.
Senate Bill 550 relating to a right to repair consumer equipment.
Recognize Senator Sollman.
Thank you, Mr. President. Colleagues, I rise today in support of Senate Bill 550. The problem is Oregonians are waiting too long for costly repairs for their wheelchairs and complex rehabilitation equipment. Individuals who use mobility equipment are facing a time-consuming obstacle. The struggle to get their mobility equipment repaired can impede their health, safety, and independence. So I am back before you with a solution. Senate Bill 550 amends Oregon's bipartisan and bicameral Right to Repair Act to include wheelchairs and complex rehabilitation equipment in Oregon. This allows Oregonians and independent shops the information and parts needed to repair this vital equipment. I wish I did not have to come before you today, but it is a travesty that this industry is focused on profit versus customer service. This bill is also connected to Senate Bill 549, which prohibits the Oregon Health Authority and coordinated care organizations from requiring prior authorization for the repair of complex rehabilitation technology. These bills in unison will address the problem Oregonians are facing, waiting weeks and months for these pre-approvals. I have heard from constituents in my own district who share that their family members, their neighbors struggle to get timely repairs. They shared with me how little information there was on how to even make simple repairs, and how simple parts were high-priced and not even accessible, sometimes leaving them unable to leave their house or even their bed. The mobility equipment is fundamental to their daily lives, as these devices include seating and positioning systems and adaptive equipment such as bathing and standing devices. This bill is about protecting and ensuring the welfare of those with mobility struggles, that they can find repair access that fits within their own budget. Senate Bill 550 is about the health, safety, and independence of Oregonians. I cannot say that enough. I would like to thank the advocates, especially those with lived experience, who came to provide incredible testimony in committee. Watch the hearing, my friends. A special thanks to Ren, Magdalena, and West. Senate Bill 550 is common sense, and it sends power back to Oregonians who use wheelchairs and other mobility devices. I don't want anybody waiting weeks or months for equipment to be fixed, or spending more than necessary on a repair that could be done at home or a local shop. I vow to continue to fight on these issues. I fundamentally believe that if you own it, you should have the power of when and where the property that you own is fixed. More times than not, it will save you considerable money and time. Freedom of choice. This bipartisan bill passed out of the Senate Committee Energy and Environment unanimously, 5-0. There is still time for you all to sign on and add your name to this sponsorship. Colleagues, I urge that sponsorship, and I urge an aye vote for Senate Bill 550. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator. Is there a discussion on the measure? Recognize Senator Reynolds.
Thank you, Mr. President. I rise in support of Senate Bill 550, and I share the words of my friend Christine Napper, a teacher at Whitford Middle School in Beaverton, who relies on a wheelchair for ambulation. Ms. Napper, upon viewing KPTV's excellent coverage of Senate Bill 550, texted me this note. Hi, friend. My heart sang when I saw this story last night. This policy is such a good thing. The woman interviewed by KPTV has the same disability as me. She seems like a bad, like a good thing that she was saying bad. I go without basic wheelchair repair for ages because the process is so impossible. I once missed the first 2 weeks of school because of a broken wheelchair, and this was after a lot of begging and yelling to get it even done in 2 weeks. It would normally take months. My classes and my students suffered for a long time because of all that disruption. I had a very high needs group of marginalized students, and I wasn't there to provide consistency, to establish community and relationships and clear expectations. A broken wheelchair obviously hurts me most directly, but I'm a member of the community, and when I'm not able to fill my role, it hurts others too. How can I voice my support? Because this, Senator Sollman, is a bright spot in the news. Thank you. So I am here today to be the voice of support from Christine Napper, as she's currently teaching middle school. And I will just add that I had the good fortune to meet Christine in choir. She's a good friend, a great singer, and definitely supported me in a duet that we sang several years ago. Thank you, Senator Sollman and colleagues, and please vote yes on Senate Bill 550.
Thank you, Senators. Is there additional discussion? Recognize Senator Robinson.
Thank you. I was a yes vote in committee, and I'll continue to be a yes vote here. Just wanted to explain, I was initially hesitant because I don't like interfering with the free market, telling manufacturers what to do. But this is not a normal free market. There's a very limited number of wheelchair manufacturers. They're regulated as a medical device. And as we saw in committee, we had people in wheelchairs who were waiting months to get parts. It's fairly simple. The bill only, as it adds it to the right to repair law, limits your access to things that they ordinarily supply to their repair shops, access to computer systems, access to parts. So it makes it possible in a very regulated, the medical system has a lot of problems. In that market, it makes it possible for individuals to get parts and repair their own devices. I still worry about unintended consequences, but I think in the circumstances we're in, it's probably the best thing for these people, and I hope that it helps them. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator. Additional discussion? Seeing no additional discussion in the queue, Senator Sollman, do you wish to close? She does not. The question now rises upon the third reading and final passage of Senate Bill 550. Those of the opinion the measure should be passed will answer aye as their names are called. Those opposed, no. The clerk will please call the roll.
Weber. Woods. Anderson. Bonham. Broadman. Campos. Frederick. Gelser-Bluen. Gibrod. Golden. Gorsuch. Hayden. Jama. Lieber. Linthicum. Manning. McLean. Meek. Nash. Patterson. Pham. Przonski. Reynolds. Robinson. Brock Smith. Sollman. Starr. Taylor. Thatcher. President Wagner.
Aye.
Excused. Linthicum. Taylor. Voting nay. Bonham. 27 ayes.
Senate Bill 550, having received a constitutional majority, is declared passed.